Have I been crying? Yes. Is it because I'm sad? No. It's because I'm about to give you all a life update and I was reflecting. Oh, it's coming out. You guys, what is cracking? I don't know about y'all, but I know that I'm thrilled to be here. So it's been a while. I know. I think the last time I made a video, Ada was about 3 months old. And now, I'm gonna do my darnest to tell you this without shedding a tear. In about 10 days, she'll be a year old. And boy, do I have a lot to catch you up on. First and foremost, if you hear construction noises and Miss Rachel in the background, it's because my husband's installing floors and he's on baby duty while I update you guys on what's going on. Second most, if I seem completely out of it, it's because there is maybe 3 times since Ada has been born where my full attention hasn't been on her. So bear with me as I am also learning how to only use 50% of my brain. 50% of my brain is here with y'all, and the other 50%, honestly, 60-40, 70-30 on a good day. 70% of my brain is with Ada, wherever she is. Brain broke, brain machine broke, no fix. Glad we've gotten that out of the way now. Clacy, why have you been crying? Well, thanks for asking. I wish I knew, goofball. Just kidding. I was reminiscing, which is always just a bad start. No, I was reminiscing on all of the other life updates that I used to post on this channel. I was just overwhelmed with joy and crying about it because this is probably my favorite one yet. You know, when I was 16 and I was making videos for y'all, I would come on and say, I'm trying to fill a void and I still can't figure out what it is. And this time I get to come back and say that I don't have that. Like, what? That's crazy. I finally get to come to y'all and say, I am completely fulfilled in my life, in my faith, and everything. And I can't wait to update you guys on this, and I'm not gonna cry anymore, so let's get into it. I have a list. Okay, first thing on my list, welcome, check. Second thing on my list, don't cry, check. So welcome to my life update video. I cannot wait to update you guys on all things moving, motherhood, homeowning, chicken tending, wifing, you know what I mean? Postpartuming, and all of the amazing things that God has just provided me with this year. So before we get into this, I do have a sponsor. Turn up. Thank you, Jesus. Mama's making them big bucks. So let's get to that and then we'll catch up. This video is sponsored by Scentbird. What is Scentbird, you ask? It's a fragrance subscription service that allows you to try a new designer perfume or more than one for just $17. You know, it's summer. I've switched to a natural deodorant, but they can only do so much, so I need a new perfume. I don't know if it's the same for y'all, but that's how it is for me. Plus, my favorite part of summer is finding my new summer scent. You know, am I gonna go warm? Am I gonna go fruity? Am I gonna go floral? Honestly, I have no clue, and I don't get out much, so Scentbird helps a lot with that because they just mail it to your door. My favorite part about Scentbird is that I'm so indecisive, so sometimes a travel size is too small, but I don't want to splurge on the full bottle yet, so they send you 30-day supplies so you can test them before you commit to a full-size bottle, and you can get up to 3 cents every month, which is amazing because I have one of these in every single purse. I have them in my purses, I've got them in backpacks, I've got them in cars, I got them in diaper bags. One thing about me, you won't catch me lacking thanks to Scentbird. There's over 600 designer labels that you can choose your perfect perfume from, like Prada, Gucci, Versace. They even carry the more niche perfume companies like DS Durga or Confessions of a Rebel. What I'm trying to say is they got what you need. Oh baby, you.
Let me show you how cute these little cases are. First of all, there's a nice little twist lock so there's no leakage happening. And also, stop rubbing your wrists together when you spray perfume. You're ruining the top notes. Anyway, this is what a 30-day supply looks like. Look at that. And this is my favorite, Pistachio by DS Durga. The other two this month were House of Bleu by Agua and Get a Room by Confessions of a Rebel.
If you click the link below to visit Scentbird's website or scan the QR code here and use code 2TURNTINA, you can get 55% off your first month at Scentbird. 55. That's more than 50. That's 5 more than 50, dog. That's $8 for your first month. Come on, y'all. I repeat, click the link below or scan this QR code and use code 2TURNTINA and you get 55% off your first order. So thank you, Scentbird, for sponsoring this video, and thank you guys, because without you guys, none of this would be possible. Use code 2TURNTINA. So where was I? It is a new day. My apologies. I have a good reason why. Yesterday, so my daughter has never been that great of a sleeper, and you know, it's time for me to get stuff done. I got things to do. I got floors to sweep. I got food to make. I got videos to edit, and I just cannot be holding my daughter while she sleeps anymore. So we decided to sleep train. Yay! Some of you might be like, boo. to hear me out. I was fully expecting to do the pick up, put down method instead of just cry it out because I am a baby or an empath, whatever. And she's never slept in her crib. Maybe for a nap when she was like a couple weeks old, and that was my fault because when we were living in the camper, I would put her in the crib to keep her kind of contained and she would play in the cribs. She associated crib with playtime. My fault, don't do that. Hey, we're learning. It's my first time. Fully expected her to not want to go to sleep, to not like sleeping on her own, to not be used to sleeping in a dark room. I didn't expect it to go that great. And I tried to have realistic expectations, so I wasn't surprised in case anything happened. But y'all, I got her to sleep, laid her down, she stayed asleep. I was like, whoa. And then I walked out. She slept for about an hour and then she woke up once. Told myself as soon as I have the thought that I want to go in there, I'm gonna wait 5 more minutes. Cried for maybe 10 minutes and it wasn't like a cry, it was more like a cry. Then she slept through the night. She woke up another time at like 5 in the morning and was confused and then went right back to sleep. And I was like, dog. I was acting a fool last night because I feel like I had my body to myself. I was like, oh yeah, this all you right here? Look what I could do because I don't have a baby in my arms. So that's where I was last night. Let's carry on with the video. One thing I want to say to you guys is just thank you so much. I love this relationship we have as a creator and as viewers where you guys allow me to log off. Like the past 9 months that I've gotten to spend with my daughter have been so wonderful and you guys have been so gracious about saying, you know, Khaleesi, you know, get after it. You know, raise your daughter. Feed them chickens, girl, do your thing. And then come back when you want. And you know, I am just so thankful. So thank you guys for being the best audience ever. And I know things are kind of changing. It's getting a little different over here, but that's for the best, you know. And slowly but surely I'm creating a safe space so I can post my family and my daughter and not fear for her life, you know. But yeah, that needed to be said. Thank you guys. I'm loving this symbiotic relationship that we have. What's next? Let's talk about A to B. She's 12 months old. Well, in like 10 days she'll be 12 months old. Can you believe it? Neither can I. I'll cry and I'll throw up and will poop and sneeze and fart. She is amazing. She does some sign language. She says more and she says milk and she'll say all done and she'll say hi and she can give me a hug now. And it's just such an amazing season of life because she's starting to communicate back with me for the first time ever. So it was already so much fun and now it's even more fun because I'm like halfway almost close to being nearly having a conversation with her. She loves to read, she loves to play outside in the dirt, she loves to swim and bath time. So that's the update on Ada. I'm in her room. I'm just so thrilled that she has her own room. So yes, motherhood is kicking butt and taking names. Let's talk about me. Postpartum, great. You know, I did have a few issues here and there where it was just, it didn't quite feel like my body anymore, especially since I was nursing. Like last night was the first time that I didn't nurse through the night. So it's just taken some getting used to. I think that was like the biggest hurdle, for lack of a better word. But now, to be truthfully honest, I'm ready for round 2 and 3. I really hope the next time I get pregnant, it's like octuplets. Stick around, Ada will give you a house tour at the end of this. What else can I update you on? Mystery Man, marriage, holy matrimony. It's amazing, loving it and living it. I feel like him and our timeline is just insane all the time. So there's always something happening. We're either moving or we're renovating a house or we're having a baby. So now I'm just excited to get this house done and like sit still for a moment. Literally, in the camper when the wind would blow, the whole house would shake. And I'm so glad to just not move. You know what I mean? This is a nice foundation. I got load-bearing walls now. But yeah, Mystery Man's just doing his thing. He got a new job and he loves it. You know, he's just providing and building stuff and giving me hugs and loving on his child, and he's great. So before I give you a house tour, let me catch you up on the timeline so everything kind of starts to make sense. So, lived in New Mexico, got married in New Mexico, got pregnant in New Mexico, husband gets offered a job. We moved to Texas for said job in the camper. 9 months go by, I have Ada. Okay, Ada's 1 week old, husband gets fired. Bruh. I know, but forgiveness, you know, forgiveness and patience and grace is something that I really pride myself in. Anyway, I'm just kidding. But seriously, husband gets fired. We're like, oh my gosh, what do? We have a baby. Thank God we were in the camper, right? Because we have no mortgage, we have no lease, we can go wherever our little hearts desire. Girl, let's go to China. Girl, we going to the Philippines, we can go wherever we want. So we moved to the middle of nowhere. Around this time, you know, we're in the camper, Ada's about 3 months old, and we're sitting there, and of course you always have dreams of bigger and better. So we've always talked about owning a house one day, but we knew that that was years away. Realistically, wasn't gonna happen now, but we did love to play this little game with the houses that were listed where we would offer just the most comically low price. Because what? They're just gonna say no. One day they didn't say no. And we were like, oh, this is serious. Then it was serious, and here I am in an empty house. You know, as sad as I am, you know, actually, I'm not sad whatsoever. That camper could combust into flames for all I care, to be truthfully honest. However, it really did serve its purpose, and I'm so thankful for it because it saved our tails so many times, and I can't wait to tell Ada. You know how your parents have those stories where they're like, I walked uphill during an avalanche in order to get to school? That was our story. I was pregnant in a camper with no AC. Anyway, I was living my trailer park dream. I got that out of my system, and now I'm just ready to settle, okay? And living in the camper had so many benefits. Like, we're in such a small, confined space that I know me and my husband like each other. Otherwise, one of us would be dead by now. And two, it really helps you realize how little you actually need to live and how little you need to be happy. I think my biggest qualm with the camper was you couldn't help but feel like, although we chose it, you know, am I hindering my daughter in any way? But there's a quote from Big Fish that's like, if you keep a fish in a small bowl, it'll only get so big, but you put a fish in a bigger bowl, it'll just keep growing, and you keep blah, 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 and it'll grow to adapt to that bowl. And I was like, I'm keeping my fish small. It's my fault, I'm a horrible parent, whatever. Not the case. She was fine. So yeah, I am so excited to show you my house. Should we? You wanna see? Let's go. Few side notes. If it's not your style, don't say anything. Welcome to the house renovation. Hun? Okay, where do I start? It's a mess because we're renovating, so I'm not even gonna try to lie to y'all and clean it. I thought Ada was gonna have a cameo, seeing as she's a sleep-trained baby now. I guess we'll have to get her after her nap. Hey, where do we start? Y'all, the house has come so far. It doesn't look like it right now. I bet you're gonna look at it and be like, what in the world have you guys even done? But we've done a lot. The house was disgusting when we got it. Y'all, it was bad. It was really, really bad. So let me catch you up to speed. We have painted the dining room. Yay! We've got my questionable choice of trim color going on there. This is the tile. We're doing some saltillo in the entryway. Here's the hallway. New lights, new everything. Our pink bathroom. Let me show you that first. Here's our pink bathroom. We redid it. We put a new shower rod in. These are from Amazon. It's just cheap peel and stick because we plan on gutting this whole bathroom at some point, but I've kind of fallen in love with this tile, so my whole plan is changing. And it also doubles as our kitchen since we don't have a functioning kitchen sink at the moment. So ignore the dishes. We are moved in, but we got the back half of the house done first so that we can move in and put a little gate up so that Ada can't go out into the construction zone. So it is safe. Didn't look like it when this is my room. It is a mess. The best bed frame ever is now mine. It was my husband's grandmother's, and it is just the most perfect. OMG. This is what we're living out of right now. We do have a bathroom. It doesn't work. This is just off limits at the moment. We'll get this, but you know, we're pretty strapped on cash right now, so this is a later problem. Moving on. Oh, welcome to my coffee area. This is where I air fry my stuff. It's so humbling for sure. This used to be a room divider from here to here. I think we're gonna eventually just cover it in concrete and turn them into benches. This is our living room. Eventually, we're gonna put backer board up and then cover that in concrete as well. In case we move and somebody wants brick, they can just take off the board, but I want concrete, so we're gonna have concrete. Here's our lovely kitchen. Beautiful paint color. It's a hushed auburn tone. It's called Hushed Auburn. Our painter's tape stuck really well. What else can I show you? We are looking for appliances, so if you guys got any deals, hook us up. So yeah, y'all, look at it. It's really coming along. Look who's awake. Say hi. I also realized I did a horrible job at this house tour, but this is just the brief tour, okay? This is just the sneak pizzle, and we'll do a more in-depth one later. But for the sake of time in this video, yeah. Who's that baby? We're going to see a chicken? Let's go see the chickens. Say, peacock. Y'all, we have a yard with beautiful trees and so much space. Look, Ada, there's your chickens. Say hi, chickens. So what we did was this was here, and this is their coop. Put this little fence up.
Ada, look, they're coming to say hi.
And then sweet mystery man put up a net, which is drooping right here. But we haven't quite gotten to it yet. We're gonna sling a rope through the top of these branches and kind of pull all of that up so it's more accessible for us to walk. They're all named Hey Hey because I will not be letting myself get attached to them because they will die. Shed some light on the subject. So we can say bye to our friends, chicken girl. What? Want a pouch? You hungry? Yo, these, not sponsored, so clutch. Grass-fed beef with kale and sweet potato. Grass-fed doesn't really mean much. You want grass-finished. Not to be a stickler here, but as a fellow scrunchy mom, I think I know what I'm talking about. No, I really gotta try to find a middle ground when it comes to posting my child, just because I don't really want to exploit her, but I also want to vlog, and my vlog, I spend my entire day with her, so it would be weird if she wasn't in them. I don't know, that's why I'm so focused on making sure that my audience is a safe space for me and my family. Consider yourself lucky you saw this much of her. That is all I got for y'all today. Yeah, I'm happy to be back. Thanks for letting me update you. Update me on how you've been since I've been gone. Any new life things, any crazy haps happening, you know? Just let me know in the comment section. Thank you again, Scentbird, for sponsoring this video. And I can't wait to go into more detail about everything. So if you want mom videos, you want vlogs, if you want renovation videos, just let me know and I'll try to provide for you. But thanks again for the grace that you guys give me and all the opportunities that I wouldn't get without you guys. I can't thank you guys enough, and I'm just so excited to be back. So thanks for watching. Maybe I'll see you. Ada, when are we free? True, we are pretty packed right now. Maybe next time I'll be a little bit more clear-headed, but as of right now, I am considering myself a whole new YouTuber. So thanks for watching my first video. Happy to be here. Ada, what sound does a cat make? Meow. Wait, what sound does a dog make? Ruff. Ada, what sound does a cow make? Moo. You say moo? All her animals kind of bleed together, but it's the little things. Okay, love y'all, bye.